Hi, I'm George Jensen, lead pastor at ECOG. Thank you so much for watching this episode of What's Up With That, where we answer questions for skeptics, seekers, and believers. I'm coming to you today from my office here at ECOG, where I keep a jar of raw, locally made honey. Mine's getting kind of low, isn't it? But I love this stuff. I swear by it. If you have a sore throat or a cold, mix some in some hot tea, and this stuff works wonders to relieve those symptoms and to chase the cold away. I swear by it. It's very good stuff. But what I'd like to talk to you about today is something more controversial than raw local honey, and that's this: medical marijuana. In particular, is it permissible for Christians to use medical marijuana? What's up with that? Well, the first thing I'd like to do is to address what is not permissible for us as Christians. First of all, Christians should not use medical marijuana in places where it is illegal to do so. Romans chapter 13 tells us that we are to follow the law. That's our Christian witness. That's our duty. The civil authorities have been placed here by God as ministers of God, and so therefore it's our godly duty to obey the law, to obey them. Secondly, Christians, or anyone for that matter, should not use medical marijuana when the real reason they're using it is they want to get stoned. That's being deceptive, and it's wrong. It has no place in the life of a Christian, and for that matter, no one should be involved in doing such a deceptive practice. But what about if there's a legitimate need for medical marijuana? Truly legitimate, medically speaking. For example, what if a child has seizures and they can give that child some marijuana in the form of a jelly that you put on a cracker and the child can receive relief? Or what about an adult that has a problem with Crohn's disease or multiple sclerosis, and that medical marijuana may be helpful? If it is a legitimate reason, medically speaking, Christians should not object to this where it is legal. And you might say, what's up with that? Well, let me give to you Genesis chapter 1, verse 29, passage out of the creation story, and we find this. It says, "And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat." Reading that out of the old King James Version, probably should have done that, but basically it's saying that God gave us the trees and gave us the plants for us as a benefit to us. And so as long as we're using those trees and plants for what they were created for, that's fine. If there's healing properties in a plant that can help us to get well, that's fine. It's very legitimate for us to use those in those matters. Having said all that, there is something that we as Christians should be concerned about. And that's this: why is it if someone needs medical marijuana that when they go to their doctor, they receive some sort of card or permission slip to go to a dispensary rather than a drugstore or pharmacy to get it? That doesn't make sense. If I need Lipitor, if I need penicillin, if I need any other medically needed pharmaceutical, what do? I get it at the pharmacy. That's just the case everywhere. We have to wonder why it's different for marijuana. We should question this, and we need to be on top of this. And that's what's up with that. Hey, thank you so much for watching. As always, we invite you here to ECOG, where we make it our purpose to be guiding people to salvation and preparing people to face the storms of life. Be blessed.